Emeka Okonkwo, a 33-year-old Igbo man, paced his modern apartment in the US, looking out at the city lights below. The room was filled with the soft hum of his computer and the scent of freshly brewed coffee. His mother's voice echoed in his mind as he replayed their recent phone conversation, where she expressed concern over his unmarried status. The phone rang again. It was his mother. "Emeka, I know you are busy, but you need to think about your future. You are 33 and still not married. What will people say?" she fretted. "Mom, I know. I'm working on it," Emeka replied, but his mother's worry was palpable. "Please come home and meet Obioma. She's a good girl and would make a fine wife," his mother urged. He sighed, knowing he couldn't ignore her plans anymore. "Okay, I will come to Nigeria." Few months later, Emeka stepped off the plane into the humid embrace of Nigeria. The vibrant, bustling energy of Lagos enveloped him. He was greeted warmly by his mother, who looked both relaxed and excited. After the usual pleasantries, Emeka was introduced to Obioma at home. Obioma stood shyly by his mother's side, her modest dress and gentle demeanor immediately catching Emeka's eye. There was something endearing about her simplicity and kindness. As they spoke, Emeka found himself increasingly drawn to her. Over the next few weeks, Emeka and Obioma spent time together exploring the city and getting to know each other. They shared meals, stories, and laughter. Obioma's willingness to learn and her genuine affection won Emeka over. One evening, as they sat on the porch overlooking the sunset, Emeka looked at Obioma with a newfound certainty. "I have made up my mind," he said, his voice soft yet resolute. "I want to marry you." Obioma's eyes widened with surprise and joy. "Are you sure? We haven't known each other for long." "Yes, I'm sure," Emeka said, taking her hand. "You have made me happier than I have been in a long time." The traditional wedding was a vibrant celebration filled with music, dance, and family. Emeka's mother beamed with pride as Obioma, now dressed in a beautiful traditional gown, joined the family. After the wedding, Emeka returned to US, promising Obioma he would sort out her visa soon. Once she arrived, she quickly adapted to her new life, learning to drive, improving her English, and securing a good job. As time went on, things began to change. Obioma became increasingly involved in a women's rights group, which opened her eyes to new perspectives and fueled her independence. "I am telling you, Emeka, this group has changed my life," Obioma said, her eyes shining with excitement. "I finally see that I don't have to accept the status quo." Emeka raised an eyebrow. "What are you talking about? You are my wife. You have responsibilities." Obioma's smile faltered. "Responsibilities? You mean like cooking and cleaning? That's all you ever expect from me." Their argument grew more frequent and intense. Emeka felt betrayed and isolated as Obioma distanced herself, focusing on her activism rather than their marriage. "Obioma, we never talk anymore," Emeka said, his voice laced with sadness. "You're always off at some meeting or protest. What about our marriage?" Obioma sighed. "Our marriage? You mean the one where I am expected to be subservient to you? No, thank you." The tensions escalated and Emeka began to fear for his safety. Obioma, please, just calm down, Emeka said, backing away from her. You are scaring me. Obioma's eyes flashed. Scaring you? You should be scared. You have been holding me back for too long. Emeka's eyes widened as Obioma's words hung in the air, a threat unspoken but palpable. He knew then that their marriage was on the brink of collapse and he didn't know how to stop it. One night, an argument turned violent. Obioma, overwhelmed by anger and frustration, attacked Emeka with a knife. The police were called and Obioma was arrested for attempted murder. Emeka was left with severe injuries, both physical and emotional. The aftermath was a whirlwind of legal battles and emotional turmoil. Emeka's once thriving life was now marred by regret and sadness. His mother, who had initially supported the march, was devastated by the outcome. I should never have pushed for this, she confessed to Emeka during one of his recovery visits. I am so sorry, my son. Emeka, reflecting on the ordeal, couldn't help but agree. The idea of a perfect match had been shattered, leaving both him and Obioma's family grappling with the fallout. Despite their support, Obioma's family faced their own challenges as they stood by her through her legal troubles. In the end, Emeka wished he had never brought Obioma to the US, while Obioma's family continued to support her, hoping for a resolution that could bring some semblance of peace to the shattered lives involved. The moral of the story is that blindly following others' advice or expectations can lead to disastrous consequences. Prioritize your own happiness, growth, and independence. Learn from mistakes and reflect on your choices. Healthy relationships involve mutual respect, trust, and communication. Be cautious of cultural pressures and seek personal fulfillment. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more.